last vlog, we shared about how we helped with a mobile food pack for Feed My Starving Children, where we packed over 100,000 meals for hungry children. Little did we realize that just a few weeks later, people located only a few hours from us would lose their access to food and water.
Hurricane Helene roared into the Gulf, leaving a path of destruction through Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, and North Carolina. As pictures started rolling in, I heard multiple people state, "I don't know if it's really that bad. These pictures could be AI generated." Well, let me tell you this. Even though there are some AI generated pictures trying to pull on your heartstrings, the destruction is very real. Both Interstate 40 and 26 have portions that have completely collapsed. About half a dozen bridges were destroyed. Some communities won't have power for weeks or longer. Blue Ridge Energy said that 6,800 miles of their lines were destroyed. That's over 80% of their entire power infrastructure.
Many of these communities are also without water, the pipes destroyed by mudslides and collapsed roads. Some repairs will take a very long time because the large industrial equipment used to do this work won't be able to get to the sites until the roads are rebuilt.
And then there's the personal devastation. People who lived half a mile away from a knee-deep river that looked more like a creek never imagined they would need to purchase flood insurance. But their homes and businesses are destroyed, and insurance won't be paying for repairs.
In the midst of this devastation, many also have lost their livelihoods. Mountain areas often depend on income from fall tourism when people flock to the area to enjoy the beautiful mountain views and changing leaves. That won't be happening in 2024. And then there's the loss of life. Over 200 people confirmed so far.
Verses like 1 John chapter 3, 17 and 18 keep tickling my mind. If anyone has material possessions and sees a brother or sister in need but has no pity on them, how can the love of God be in that person? Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth.
But what can I do? What can you do? FEMA recommends volunteering through the trusted organizations who are members of VOADS, the National Volunteer Organizations Active in Disaster. There are national organizations and state-level organizations. One of these is Samaritan's Purse.
In 2017, I drove down to the Florida Keys after Hurricane Irma. I volunteered with Samaritan's Purse, and I was totally impressed. As of this week, they have teams deployed in at least 4 states. I'm hoping I'll be able to volunteer again for these efforts. Whether you can supply time or money, we urge you to try to find some way to support these communities and to demonstrate your love with actions and truth. You can reach Samaritan's Purse at https://www.samaritanspurse.org.
Other organizations can be found at the National VOAD website at nvoad.org. Click on the Our Members tab. To see a list of national members, click National and Associate. To see a list of state VOAD members, click State/Territories VOADs.
Let us know if you volunteer with any of these, then tell us about your experiences.
Thanks for trekking with the Foxes.